these phone banks where I would go and the people were weary, and then I would sing. And I would sing, it wasn't Hanukkah, so I would sing, Puff the Magic Dragon lived, and all of a sudden there was a different spirit in the room, and they would sing. And to me, this is the real deal. This is a time when we, by the grassroots efforts, will determine whether or not we can dig ourselves out of this terribly challenging circumstance in which we have the vitriol and animosity and frightening elements that are invading our democracy and our political system. And we know that this win is, if it's not life and death, it is a prophetic moment. And for me, it's a great, great honor and pleasure. So I'm going to sing a Hanukkah song called Light One Candle that I wrote many years ago. But first, I want to introduce my friend, David Broza, and he and I were in Israel for many times working to create the kind of spirit that we are fighting for tonight, a spirit of togetherness and of friendliness and peacefulness and kindness. And he is a very unkind human being. Yes, very unkind, as you can tell. And he's absolutely a brilliant performer, but more than that, he's a full, loving, dedicated heart. So there is my David Broza brother.
Well, Peter, that's, now I really have to fit into the shoes you just handed me. Thank you so much. It is an honor and a pleasure to be taking part in this evening. And I was thinking, okay, you introduced it as if I'm going to be performing a Hanukkah song. Unless we light the candles, I don't really have the Hanukkah song that's perfect for this event. I could try to start with a bit of a Hanukkah song, which you will do later, maybe with the candle lighting. And then that'll take me to a beautiful song that I actually, the rendition which made it a big hit, a song of mine, is a recording I did in one of my sunrise concerts in Masada in the desert, which I do annual performances at 3:00 in the morning till the sun rises. And this is when I recorded this song, just at that sunrise point. But before and that one is called Under the Sky, Mitachat HaShamayim. But I'll drive into that with a bit of a Hanukkah spirit. Let's see if I do this. Ma'ozu Yeshuati Lecha Nae Leshabech Tikun Et Tefilati Vesham Toda Lezabech Letachim Madbech Mitzalam Nabech אז אגמור בשיר מזמור חנוכת המזבח אז אגמור בשיר מזמור חנוכת המזבח. So we go to another spirit. באנו לכאן מתחת השמיים שניים כמו זוג עיניים יש לנו זמן מתחת השמיים בינתיים אנו עוד כאן את ואני את ואני והמיטה רחבה, רק את הרחבה, לילה ויום, לילה ויום. היה ביום, והחיוך הזה שהוא מתעצב. כן, באנו לך מתחת השמיים, שניים כמו זוג עיניים. יש לנו זמן מתחת השמיים, בינתיים אנו כאן, שנינו אחד, שנינו אחד, או שנינו אחד, אחד שלם ועגול, שלם וגדול. בואי ניתן, בואי ניתן, או בואי ניתן, אני אתן לך לתת, לתת לי לתת לך. באנו לך מתחת השמיים, שניים כמו זוג עיניים. יש לנו זמן מתחת השמיים, בינתיים אנו כאן, ולמרות הפח ולמרות הכאב ולמרות הצער, אני אוהב ואוהב ואוהב. na 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 na. Na 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 na, yeah, כן, קצת, כן, באנו לך מתחת השמיים, שניים כמו זוג עיניים. יש לנו זמן מתחת השמיים, בינתיים אנו כאן. כן, באנו לך תחת השמיים, כן, שניים כמו זוג עיניים. יש לנו זמן תחת השמיים, ובינתיים יש לנו זמן, יש לנו הרבה הרבה זמן. בזמן, כן, יש לנו זמן. יש לנו זמן, הרבה זמן, כאן זה חנוכה בג'ורג'יה. יש זמן, כאן בג'ורג'יה יש זמן, יש זמן בג'ורג'יה, יש זמן להדליק נרות בחנוכה, להשאיר מעוז צור ומה, כן, יש זמן בג'ורג'יה, יש זמן, יש לנו חג שמח. Back to you, Peter.
Oh my God, how wonderful. You know, I've heard you sing this so many times, but this is the most inventive. You pulled out all the stops. Well, for the people who don't speak Hebrew, because I've invited some who, including myself, can you translate the lyric on the of the chorus so they'll know this is a Hanukkah song and the essence of it?
Well, the Hanukkah song is Maoz Tzu.
Well, I know, but this song is also a Hanukkah song.
This song is the lyrics are written by one of my favorite Israeli singer-songwriters and poets who passed away by the name of Meir Ariel. Meir was a unique human being and very inquisitive and a researcher of the modern day Hebrew. And he would dig out words from Bible times, from ancient Hebrew, and plant them inside a purely absolute contemporary lyric. And so we would be mixing the weight of the language and all the imageries. But the particular chorus that I'm singing is Banu Lechan, and I open the song with it. Banu Lechan, we come here, mitachat hashamayim, under the sky. Shnaim was two, kamo zug einayim, like a pair of eyes. Yesh lanu zman, we have time, mitachat hashamayim, under the sky, and meanwhile, we're here. V'natayim anu od kan. This is a very simplistic lyric, one of the simpler ones that Meir wrote to my melody, which I had written before that. And he fell in love with it and said, I've got to write lyrics to it. And hence we have that song, and became a huge mega hit back in the 90s for me after I performed it live in Masada. And here now for all of you out there in Georgia and around the country. So thank you for choosing me and allowing me to help somehow bring color into this wonderful event.
It's beautiful, David. In Israel, it means to everybody who say, we embrace hope, and when they see it, sing it together. It comes together in that sense that we have it tonight. Now, the song Light One Candle that I wrote, and I'm going to sing now, is a Hanukkah song, and you will note that it invokes an imperative for what tonight is all about. And you'll see when I do. It says, light one candle for the Maccabee children, with thanks that their light didn't die. Light one candle for the pain they endured when their right to exist was denied. Light one candle for the terrible sacrifice justice and freedom demand. But light one candle for the wisdom to know when the peacemaker's time is at hand. Don't let the light go out. It's lasted for so many years. Don't let the light go out. Let it shine through our love and our tears. You can sing it with me now. Don't let the light go out. It's lasted for so many. Don't let the light go out. Let it shine. Don't let the light go out. Let it shine through our love and our tears. Light one candle for the strength that we need to never become our own foe. Light one candle for those who are suffering the pain we learned so long ago. Light one candle for all we believe in, let anger not tear us apart. But light one candle to bind us together with peace as the song in our hearts. Don't let the light go out. It's lasted for so many years. Don't let the light go out. Let it shine through our love and our place and our one. Don't let the light. Want to see you clapping. It's lasted for there we go too. Don't let the light go out. Let it shine through our love and our tears. What is the memory that's valued so highly? We keep it alive in that flame. What is the commitment to those who have died when we cry out they have not died in vain? We have come this far, always believing justice will somehow prevail. This is the burden. This is the promise. This is why we shall not fail. Don't let the light go out. It's lasted for so many years. No, don't let the light go out. Let it shine through our love and our tears. Don't let the light go out. It's lasted years. Don't let the light go out. Let it shine through our love and our tears. Don't let the light go out, my friends. It's lasted for so many years. That's what we are here to do, to light a candle in each other's hearts. Thank you for allowing me. And happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah, and thank you both so much for being here with us tonight and gracing us with your this gift of song. Now I'd love to invite everybody who's got a Hanukkah menorah near them to bring it into the frame, and we are going to light the candles together. We're going to say the blessings together, and Jonathan's going to post them in the chat in English and Hebrew and transliteration. And then we will hear one more song from both Peter Yarrow and David Broza. So I'm going to switch to my Hanukkah cam. Let's see. Here we go. All right. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Chanukah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asa nisim lavotenu Bayamim hahem bahazman hazeh. Chanukah Sameach, everyone. David and Peter, back to you.
There you go. David, we're going to sing a song that is so apropos tonight, with thanks to all of you who are on this call to do the work of making the calls to preserve the ethic and the spirit of your own convictions that align so much with what this song is all about. Written by Bob Dylan. It was, Peter Paul and Mary did sing it at the March on Washington in '63 and in every other concert thereafter. It asks questions that we know can only be answered by all of us together in this very fashion, affirming what we affirm. And so David and I will do it in multi-languages here.
Yes, I have the translation that I sing into Hebrew was actually translated by my great friend, Israeli poet Yonatan Geffen. And so it's a great pleasure to do a duet with Peter on this one.
Yeah. Okay, so I start. How many roads must a man walk down before they call him a man, David?
How many seas must a white dove sail before she sleeps in the sand?
How many times must the cannonballs fly before
they're forever banned?
And in Hebrew, the chorus.
Ein li tshuvot bechol hatikvot alchu lahen bechol haruchot.
And in English, the answer,
my friend,
blowing in the wind.
Blowing in the wind.
The answer is blowing.
Answer is blowing in the wind.
David. David, how many years?
How many years can a mountain exist before it is washed to the sea?
A mountain of ignorance and hatred and prejudice.
And how many years can some people exist before you're allowed to be free?
How many times can a man turn his head
and pretend that he just doesn't see?
He just does not see the answer. The
The
answer
answer, my friend,
is blowing in the wind.
blowing in the wind.
The answer
Is blowing wind.
Do something on the guitar, David, for us.
כמה צריך לעבור בן אדם עד שיהיה בן אדם? כמה שנים יעמדו ההרים לפני שיראו את הים? וכמה פגזים עוד צריך לפוצץ לפני שימותו כולם? אין לי תשובות, וכל התקוות הלכו להן בכל הרוחות.
The answer, my friend,
blowing in the wind.
Blowing in the wind. The answer, my friend, is in all of us. We know the answer. It is in our collective commitment to decency and humanity. The answer, my friend,
Blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind.
all right.
Thank you both
Togetherness.
so much. Thank you to both Peter Yarrow and David Broza for being with us here tonight. And now we'd love to turn it over